Hello students, this video lecture is on the subject Information Theory and Coding, and the topics in this lecture class will be Shannon's Fano algorithm, where we'll study this Shannon's Fano algorithm, the steps related to it and the respective problems along with Shannon's Fano ternary algorithm. Shannon's Fano algorithm. This coding scheme offers better coding efficiency compared to Shannon's algorithm. Step 1. Arrange the given probabilities in non-increasing order or decreasing order. Step 2. The symbols are divided into two groups so that the sum of probabilities in each group is approximately equal. Third step, all the symbols in first group are designated by a 1 and second group by a 0. Step 4. The first group is again subdivided into two subgroups such that subgroup probabilities are approximately same. Step 5. All the symbols of first subgroups are designated by a 1 and the second subgroup by a 0. Second subgroup is divided into two more subgroups. Step 5 is repeated. Step 6. This process is continued till further subdivision is impossible. Given the messages x1, x2, x3, x4, x5 and x6 with respective probabilities as 0.4, 0.2, 0.2, 0.1, 0.07 and 0.03, construct the binary code by applying Shannon-Fano coding procedure, determine the code efficiency and redundancy of the code and draw the code tree. So we'll try to find the solution and apply the Shannon-Fano algorithm. So solution is the message given x is x1, x2, x3, x4, x5 and x6 and the respective probabilities p is given as 0.4, 0.2, 0.2, 0.1, 0.07 and 0.03. So the first step is arranging the given symbol probabilities in decreasing order, which is as given in your problem. So we'll write the symbol x and the respective probability. So you have the symbol x1, x2, x3, x4, x5 and x6, which is already in decreasing order probability. So 0.4, 0.2, 0.2, 0.1, 0.07 and 0.03. The next step is grouping the symbol probabilities into equal halves. So equal halves means you are supposed to get 0.5 as the approximate value, which we cannot do in this problem. So we'll group 0.4 and 0.2 as one group and the remaining symbol probabilities as one more group. So this first subgroup is assigned with 1 and the next subgroup is assigned with 0. The next step is we are going to group the subgroup. So 0.4 will be the one value, then 0.2 one more value, assign 1 and 0 to the subgroups. The total sum of probabilities for the first subgroup is 0.4. So 0.4 divided by 2, the approximate value you are going to get it as 0.2. So 0.2 is one subgroup. Then the remaining symbol probabilities as one more subgroup, which is 0.1, 0.07 and 0.03. So assign this group as 1 and the remaining subgroup as 0s. Then 0.2 divided by 2, approximate value is 0.1, one subgroup. Then the next sum value, which is 0.1, 0.07 plus 0.03. So this is 1. These two are assigned with zeros. The next last subgrouping is 0.07 as one subgroup and 0.03 as one more subgroup. Assign 1 and 0. Next, to read the code, what you do is you are going to read the code along row wise. That is, first row you are going to read it along row wise and the code will be 1 and 1. The next row you are going to read it. So the code will be 1 and 0. The next row value is nothing but 0 and 1. The next row value you are going to get the code as 0 0 1. The next row value 0 0 0 1. The next row value is 0 0 0 0. So this is the respective code for your Shannon's algorithm. Next what you can write is, you can write the respective length here. So the length is 2, 2, 2, 3, 4 and 4. And the respective probability value, you can put it in one more column and write the probability as 0.4, 0.2, 0.2, 0.1, 0.07 and 0.03. Next, to find the coding efficiency, we know code efficiency eta c is equal to h of s divided by L, and h of s is the entropy value which is given by the formula summation I is equal to 1 to q pi into log 1 by pi. Substitute the respective probability values, that is 0.4 into log 1 by 0.4 plus 0.2 into 2 log 1 by 0.2 plus 0.1 into log 1 by 0.1 plus 0.07 into log 1 by 0.07 plus 0.03 into log 1 by 0.03. So you are going to get h of s is equal to 2.209 bits per symbol. Next, L is nothing but summation of pi into Li, which you can substitute it as 0.4 into 2 plus 0.2 into 2 plus 0.2 into 2 plus 0.1 into 3 plus 0.07 into 4 plus 0.03, that is the probability value 0.03 into the length is 4. When you substitute, you are going to get L is equal to 2.3 bits per symbol. Therefore you substitute this value of L and h of s in coding efficiency. You are going to get coding efficiency is equal to, substitute the value which is 2.209 divided by 2.3, you get the efficiency as 96.04%. Similarly, you are asked to find the redundancy. So redundancy of the code word R eta c is nothing but 1 minus efficiency. So you get the redundancy as 3.96%. Next, to draw the code tree, we have got the code as 1 1 1 0 0 1 0 0 1 and 0 0 0 1, and the last one is 0 0 0 0, and these are for the symbols x1, x2, x3, x4, x5 and x6. Now to draw the code tree, we are going to start from the source node, that is S, and we'll have two branches. One will be 1, the other one is 0. Next, from 1 and 0 we don't have any terminal node or symbols generated. So next what we'll do is we'll try to extend this particular node. So you'll get 1 and 0. Now 1 1 code will get a terminal node for the symbol x1. 1 0 will get the terminal node for the symbol x2. Next 0 will be branched into 2. One is 0, the other one is 1. So 0 0 1. So you have 0 and 1 which will be x3, 0 and 1. Next 0 and 0 there is no code word. So this terminal node again will try to branch it into 2. You will get 0 and 1. So now 0 0 and 1 is nothing but the symbol x4 0 0 0, you don't have any code word, we'll try to branch it again. So 0 and 1, so 0 0 0, 3 zeros and 1, you are going to get the symbol x5. 0 0 0 0 is nothing but symbol xc. So this is how we are going to draw the code tree for the given problem. Next problem, you are given 4 messages x1, x2, x3, x4 with respective probabilities as 0.1, 0.2, 0.3, 0.4. First question, devise a code with Shannon-Fano code for each of these messages and draw the code tree. Second is calculate the efficiency and redundancy of code. Third is calculate the probabilities of zeros and 1. So first step is in your Shannon-Fano code, arranging the given probabilities in decreasing order. So if you try to decrease, you are going to get 0.4 as the maximum value. So x4, x3, x2, x1 will be the order with the respective probabilities as 0.4, 0.3, 0.2 and 0.1. Second step is we are going to group it into equal probabilities. So first group will group it as 0.4 and the next group will group it as this particular 0.6 total value. Assign 1 and zeros to the grouping. Next, you have 0.6 as the total sum probability for the second subgroup. We'll try to do it in as 0.3 as one subgroup and the remaining 0.3, which is 0.2 plus 0.1 as one more subgroup. Assign 1 to one subgroup and zeros to the next group. Again, repeat this process of subgrouping. So 0.2 is one group and 0.1 is one more subgroup. Assign 1 and 0. So you can write the code along the row wise. So you are going to get the code for first symbol as 1. The next one is 0 1. The next one 0 0 1 and the last one is 0 0 0. So this is the respective code for the given values. The second part of the question is drawing the code tree. So we start from the symbol S. We'll try to branch it into two values. So the first one is 1 and 0. This 1 will be the terminal node x4. Again subgroup or branch it. So 0 and 1 is nothing but symbol x3. Then 0 and 0 is not a code. We'll try to again branch it. So 0 0 1, you are going to get the symbol as x2. Then 0 0 0, which is but nothing but the symbol x1. So this forms the code tree for your given probability value. Next is finding, second part of the question is finding the efficiency and redundancy. Now we have got the code as 1 0 1 0 0 1 0 0 0. So we'll write the respective length here, which is 1 2 3 and 4, and the respective probability value also in the table. So probability value is 0.4, 0.3, 0.2 and 0.1. So now we know what is the efficiency of code, which is given by h of s divided by L, and h of s formula is nothing but summation of I is equal to 1 to q, and q is nothing but 4 symbol here, pi into log 1 by pi. Substitute the value, which is 0.4 into log 1 by 0.4 plus 0.3 into log 1 by 0.3 plus 0.2 into log 1 by 0.2 plus 0.1 into log 1 by 0.4. So you are going to get h of s value, which will be 1.846 bits per symbol. Next is finding the L value. So L is nothing but summation of I is equal to 1 to 4 pi into Li. So pi is 0.4 and the respective length is 1 plus 0.3 into 2 plus 0.2 into 2, 3, 0.2 into 3 because the length is 3 plus 0.1 into 4. So this value of L will be equal to 1.9 bits per symbol. So now you have got the value of h of s and you have got the value of L. Substitute in the coding efficiency formula these two values. So you will get efficiency as 1.846 divided by 1.9. So efficiency will be equal to 97.15%. Next, redundancy. We know redundancy is 1 minus efficiency. So redundancy R eta C is 1 minus efficiency. So you are going to get redundance value as 2.85%. Third part of the question is finding the probabilities of zeros and 1. So probabilities of zeros in the code is given by the formula. You can write P of 0 is equal to 1 by L summation of I is equal to 1 to 4 number of zeros in the code xi into the respective probability of that particular code word. So 1 by, I can write 1 by 1.9 is the average length into number of zeros in code x4 is 0. So 0 into 0.4 plus you have 1 0 in x3. So 1 into 0.3 plus you have 2 zeros in x2, so 2 into 0.2 plus 3 into 0.1. So this will be the probability value of 0, which we will get it as 0.5213. Okay, so this will be the probability of 0. Next, probability of 1 is also given by the formula 1 by L summation I is equal to 1 to 4 number of ones in the code xi into the respective probability of that particular code word. Now, so if you substitute, we are going to get 1 by L, which is 1.9 into number of ones in 0.4 is 1. So 1 into 0.4 plus 1 into 0.3 plus 1 into 0.2 plus 0 into 0.1. So you are going to get P of 1 is equal to 0.4737, or it is also equal to 1 minus P of 0. You can use this formula also to find your probability of ones. Next question. A source produces two symbols S1 and S2 with probability 7 by 8 and 1 by 8 respectively. Devise a coding scheme using Shannon-Fano encoding procedure to get a coding efficiency of at least 75%. So here, solution, we have S set given as S1, S2 and the probabilities P are given as 7 by 8 and 1 by 8. So as per the Shannon-Fano encoding procedure, first step is arranging the given probabilities in decreasing order. So S1, S2, you have S1 as 7 by 8 and 1 by 8, which is in decreasing order. Next step is we are going to group it into two equal halves. So we don't have any other subgrouping. Since we have two symbols, the first code will be 1 and the next one will be 0. So code for this respective symbols will be 1 and 0. So this is the code. Okay. Next we'll try to write the length of this code and the probability. So length is 1 and 1 and the probabilities are 7 by 8 and 1 by 8. So now code efficiency for this type of Shannon's algorithm, eta c is nothing but h of s divided by L. So h of s is given by the formula h of s will be equal to summation of y is equal to 1 to 2 symbols pi into log 1 by pi. Substitute the value of pi 7 by 8 into log 8 by 7 plus 1 by 8 into log 8. So you are going to get this h of s value as 0.54356 bits per symbol Next, average length L is given as summation I is equal to 1 to q pi into Li. So probabilities is 7 by 8 into length is 1 plus 1 by 8 into length is 1. So you are going to get average length L is equal to 1 bits per symbol. Therefore, we can write the efficiency as H of S, which is equal to 0.54356, which we have obtained here, divided by L, which is 1. So we are going to get efficiency of this code word as 54.35%, which is less than the given design value, which is 75%. So in order to improve the efficiency, we know that we can increase the extension of the source. Now we'll try to write the second extension of the source. And we try to find the Shannon-Fano code. So second extension, if we try to write, we are going to get the symbol S1 which will be 49 by 64. Then you will have S1 S2 which is 7 by 64. Then you will have S2 S1 which is again 7 by 64. The next one you are going to get S2 S2 which is equal to 1 by 64. It is in decreasing order itself. Now we'll try to group it. So first group we'll try to group it as this value, that is equal probabilities. The next subgrouping we'll try to group these values as one more subgroup. Assign 1 to this first subgroup and zeros to the next group. Next again we'll try to group it or form the subgroup 7 by 64 as one group, and the next one as one more subgroup 7 by 64 and 1 by 64. Assign 1 and zeros to this. The last one is 7 by 64 as one group and 1 by 64 as one more subgroup. So 1 and 0. Next is we'll try to write the code for this. As per the algorithm, read the code wise or row wise value. So code will be 1, then 0 1, this row value, second row value, third row 0 0 1, fourth row if you try to write you are going to get it as 0 0 0. Now these are the codes. Now probability values we already know, which is 749 by 64. Next value is 7 by 64. Next value is 7 by 64. The last value is 1 by 64. And the respective length will be 1, 2, 3 and 3. We'll try to find the efficiency now. Eta C for the second order extension. So we just write as power of 2, which is H of S square divided by L. So we know H of S is nothing but 2 into H of S, and L is nothing but the formula I is equal to 1 to 4 here, Pi into Li. Just substitute the values. So we'll get H of S, which is 2 into 1.08712 bits per symbol divided by average length L. You are going to get it as 1.359. So if you try to substitute all this value after calculation, you are going to get efficiency as 79.9%, which is satisfying the given condition, that is you should have at least of 75%, which is obtained by the second order extension of the source. Next algorithm is Shannon-Fano ternary code, where we are going to have three codes, not as zeros and ones, but we'll have it as 0, 1 and 2. So the steps are: first one, symbols are arranged in decreasing order. Second, symbols are divided into 3 groups so that the sum of probabilities in each group is approximately equal. Third, all the symbols in first group are designated by 2, the second group by a 1 and third group by a 0. Fourth, first group is again subdivided into 3 more subgroups such that each subgroup probabilities are approximately equal. All the symbols of first subgroups are designated by a 2 and the second subgroup by a 1 and the third subgroup by a 0. Second and third groups are divided into 3 more subgroups each, and step 5 is repeated. Seventh, this process will be continued till further subdivision is not possible. Is the problem on Shannon-Fano ternary. Construct the Shannon-Fano ternary code for the following ensemble, that is messages, and find the code efficiency and redundancy. Also draw the corresponding code tree. Here you are given the symbols and the respective probabilities. So S is given as this value and the probabilities are mentioned accordingly. So how to find a solution for this? Okay, already the probabilities are in decreasing order, so we'll just write S1, S2, S3, S4, S5, S6 and S7, and the respective probabilities are 0.3, 0.3, 0.12, 0.12, 0.06, 0.06 and 0.04. So here we are going to group it into 3 equal halves. So 1 divided by 3, you are going to get approximate value as 0.33. So first group will try to group it as 0.3. The next subgroup will group it as this 0.3, symbol S2, and the remaining values as the remaining value, which comes to a close value of 0.4. But we cannot do it exactly equals. So approximately same. The next step is we are going to assign the first group as 2, second group as 1 and the remaining the next group as 0. So all these 6 symbols here we are going to assign it as 0. Next is this total sum value is 0.4 now. So 0.4 divided by 3, it comes to around 0.12 I guess. So you are going to group the first value as 0.12, the next subgrouping as 0.12, the remaining 0.06, 0.06 and 0.04 as one more subgroup. Next is assigning the first subgroup as 2, second subgroup as 1 and the last subgroup as 0. Now we cannot do it further because we want 3 groupings. So first one will be 0.06, the next group will be 0.06 and the last one will be 0.04. So now assign the value, it is 2, 1 and 0. Next is we are going to write the respective code here by considering or by taking the row wise value. So first code is this particular row value here. So this code I am going to write it here. Code will be 2. The next one will be 1. This will be 0, 2. This will be 0, 1. This row value will be 0, 0, 2. Then you will have 0, 0, 1 and the last one will be 0, 0, 0. So we will write the code here. Code will be 2, 1, 0, 2, 0, 1, 0, 0, 2, 0, 0, 1 and 0, 0, 0. So this is the code, and what are the respective probabilities? We will write it here. So probability value is 0.3, 0.3, 0.12, 0.12, 0.06, 0.06 and 0.04, and the respective length you can write it here. So the respective length are 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3 and 3. So we have got the code here and we have got the respective length. So what we can do is we can find the code efficiency and code redundancy. So how to find the code efficiency and code redundancy? So code efficiency eta c is given by the formula h of s divided by L. So what is h of s here? Since it is a ternary coding, what we do is we try to find I is equal to 1 to q, which is 1 to 6 here, pi into log to the base of 1 by pi, but it will be to the base of 3. Okay, so this you need to remember. Since it is a ternary code, we are not going to do it for log to the base 2, it is log to the base 3. Now substitute the value and find what is this h of s equal to. So you are going to get it as 1.5452 trinits per message. Similarly, L is given by the formula I is equal to 1 to q pi into log 1 by pi. Substitute the values, the probability and the respective length. You are going to get L is equal to 1.56 trinits per message. Now substitute the value in the respective code efficiency formula. So you are going to get code efficiency here, which is 1.545 divided by 1.56. So you are going to get the efficiency as 99.05%. Similarly, redundancy R eta C is 1 minus your efficiency eta C, which will be around how much will you get? 0.95% will be the redundancy of this particular code. The last part is drawing the code tree. So how will you draw this code tree here? Okay, so code tree, you start from a source node. Since you have 3 branches here, put 3 branches. So 1 will be 2, 1 and 0. So this is your initial node. So 2 is nothing but symbol S1, 1 is nothing but symbol S2. Now this 0 is again branched into 3 more branches, 2, 1 and 0. So 0, 2 is nothing but symbol S3, 0, 1 is nothing but symbol S4. So the next one 0, 0 is not any code word. So we'll try to branch it into 3. So 2, 1 and 0. So 0, 0, 2 is nothing but symbol S5, 0, 0, 1 is nothing but symbol S6 and 0, 0, 0 is nothing but your symbol S7. So this is how you are going to draw the code tree for ternary code. Thank you.